What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome to 2017, first of all. First video of the new year, 2017. Looking to start things off right. Hope you guys all had a great New Year's. Definitely. But yeah, without further ado, the first video of 2017 up on the channel. We've got Spyrals versus DDD. It is January 2017, folks. All you DDD players can rejoice. It will not be much longer. I'm not sure the exact release date for the structure deck. All I know is that it's this month. The only number I have in my head, I think, is January 27th, but I don't think that's right. I don't know where I got that number from. It just kind of appeared in my head. I don't know. I heard that a long time ago, but I know it's sometime this month, so definitely looking to switch up from like Mermails over to DDD, so I'll be playing DDD a lot more. As you see, I'm playing against my friend's Spyral deck here. Last video of 2016 was the Spyral deck profile, so if you want to see a deck profile for this, I'll leave a link in the description if I remember. If not, just go on my channel. It'll be the last deck profile I uploaded. Or maybe I'll put an annotation in at the end of the video, so once the video is done, you can just click on the annotation, and it should take you right to the video. As you see, first turn Invoker, start a Spark MST. Did come in clutch. 1-for-1ing, I think, into a Kepler, which helps out a lot. So I don't have to burn my normal summon, because I'm playing the Fiends in the main deck, so having not to use up my normal summon on Kepler is really nice because it makes the Fiends obviously more viable. And obviously, having Kepler there himself creates tribute fodder. Now, my dilemma is, and this is where we were kind of struggling, probably a really simple ruling. I go to attack over Invoker, and he goes, start a Spark on Invoker. I don't know if you can redeclare at that point. So what we just ended up doing is before battle phase even occurred, he just sparked the Invoker, and then I was able to run over the Spark with the Dark and not be able to kill his Invoker with the Vanity's Fiend. So we just kind of had probably a very easy ruling to deal with there and just had a lapse of judgment. So it just sort of went by the wayside. I'm sure somebody will explain in the comments, as someone always does, what should have happened if it was played out in battle phase like that. I don't know why it's such a difficult ruling for us to fucking accomplish and get to the bottom of, but it was one of those rulings you're just kind of like, how's this go again? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played DDD in this video, and this was recorded maybe about a week ago, so not that I have an excuse or anything, but just a heads up. And I did take Mermails to a locals on Friday, this past Friday, December 30th, and was able to go X1, $15 store credit was mine as part of that accomplishment. But you'll see Vanity's Fiend here with the Dark is enough to seal the deal, and we're going on to game 2 here, and pretty easy victory. Vanity's Fiend, very, very good card. Did not have the out as he goes into Gofu here. That was my main strategy, was able to get like a Dark on board with the Vanity's Fiend, or maybe an even stronger field, and then top off the play by tributing for Vanity's Fiend. He's able to peep the top card of my main deck with the, I think it was Spyral Super Agent, going for the quick fix, searching Spyral Gear Big Red. He's got those Euro print super rares looking real nice going into Stardust. Charge Warrior getting a free draw. He does pull off a pretty interesting play this turn. Going for Terraforming and going to get, of course, the field spell Spyral Resort. One thing to take note is that I think it is later on in the duel we were talking about how that his deck is able to perform in two types of ways. One way the Spyral engine will carry the game, while on the other half, the Zulkin Crystal Wing engine will end up carrying the game. And you'll see some pretty cool things go on when both engines are in place. He's going Spiral Gear, Big Red into Quick Fix, searching another Big Red. Getting a pretty decent play going. Only thing that I think would make it better right now is probably a Machine Dupe would probably be pretty helpful. Machine Duping the Quick Fix to go for multiple copies, getting multiple searches. Very, very busted combo. Anytime we've seen Machine Dupe a part of any combo, it's usually pretty good. And then End Phase, Spyral Resort, I think destroying itself instead of returning something from its grave back into the deck. I think it has to be a monster. I think that's why it ended up getting destroyed. And you'll see me start things off with a MST, an Upstart, or maybe I MST'd the Field Spell. I'm sorry, I might have just missed that. But I think the Field Spell does have a thing where, like, if it's not, you don't return something from your grave to your deck, it gets destroyed. I totally missed the MST, but I apologize for that. Just not paying attention, I guess. You'll see me go for the Swirl Sign play, ditching the Leonidas. Didn't really need it, going for Dark. My hand, I don't think, is too strong at the moment. I just go into Dark, D-Arc, and run over the Charge Warrior. He goes for Spiral Drone, looking at the top 3 cards. The deck combos really well with the Super Agent because he can stack the order, so he can guarantee that there's a monster on top. It is Necro Slime. It'll pop the set card. I'll chain to discard to blow something up and hit the Super Agent. Figure that'd be the best thing to get out of there because that card on its own can be a big deal with the drone on board because drone can pop itself to boost up its attack by, I think, perhaps 300 for every card in the field. Or maybe it's more than that. I don't know the exact effects, but very, very cool effect. He's able to boost that thing up pretty high later on, and it's actually pretty devastating. He's able to drop the Toteckenborg on the board because he has the drone, which is a wind. You can contribute that off to search the die, special summon it, and go over some synchro plays here. 2 premature burials on the board. That's what I like to call Spiral Gear. Big Red is premature burial because that's basically what it is. You don't have to pay any life points for it either, but it is archetype specific, so I guess that kind of nulls out the brokenness. If every deck could use it, then yeah, I guess we could call it directly premature burial. But it's better than premature burial when we just look at it for the Spyral archetype. And that got me thinking. I just got another idea for featured archetype, Spirals. I don't think I've ever covered Spirals in featured archetype. So we can definitely look forward to doing that. And I don't know if I've done DDDs either. Interesting. New year, new ideas. Coming in hot. I like it. Swirl Slime and Necro Slime coming down for Genghis. Necro Slime banishing itself and Leonidas to go for D-Arc. D-Arc will trigger Genghis, summon out another D-Arc. Now, this Spiral Gear he has a lot of attack, so I have to Big Eye it and take it. And I really wish at this point I was playing 2 Big Eyes because it's a really good card. I really came in clutch this matchup, but that's the only rank 7 I decided to play in the main deck, and I really wish I was playing 2 because I just had a hard time getting over his big monsters. And I think that's just a situational thing, maybe not a permanent thing to make in the future. Going into Formula Synchron, getting a Spiral Resort, and grabbing a Super Agent. Reviving a Quick Fix by sending, I think, Spyral, I don't know what her name is. My friend just calls her Big Ass. And if you've seen the artwork, you might know why, but that's just what I don't know I don't know what its name is. I can't think of its name. And I do apologize, but it's the level, I think, level 7 that searches when it's summoned and searches 2 cards when it dies. Hits the set, mass chains a second that I can't use, no cards in hand. Was kind of a dead draw. I might cut it all together because I think once the new support comes out, it's just not going to be necessary. Kind of a broken combo piece that's not needed. Is able to clear out the Big Eye, no problem. And I've just got a Genghis on board, and I think a 2900 attack Spiral Super Agent as he goes for Machine Dupe and summons out 2 more Quick Fixes. Sorry about the glare down at the other end. Searching 2 drones. Drone is the threat. Drone was the issue. My biggest issue this entire match was dealing with the big beater, because that caused a lot of problems. I couldn't get over the high attack Spyral Super Agent. That was just the biggest issue. And he's able to pass it over to me. I get a search, take 1,000 damage. He's got Spyral Mission Assault on board. Able to search, I think, a Ragnarok, which I want. And I tried desperately not to fuck up this play here. Swirl Slime summoning itself, summoning the Thomas while the field spell, or not the field spell, I'm sorry, the Pendulum Scale is up. I take the 1,000 to summon out something else. And I wanted to trigger the Genghis in the process, but did not have enough room. There's really nothing I could do about that. He has the attack, still able to run over it, though, because of how much attack it has in the first place. And I'm able to start taking shots here at his field. No big deal. No other rank 7 to go into, and this is where I was kind of regretting not having another rank 7. Big Eye was the only rank 7 that I was really keen on playing at the moment. Not sure, I could play Red Ice Flare, and the reason why the game ended there is because he was able to end up summoning next turn another Super Agent, or boost his Super Agent up to the point where it would get so much attack that he could just attack over my weakest monster and kill me. So that's why that game ended there. If you were a little bit confused, this game, he's opening up with Brilliant Fusion. I have to go second because I feel like the deck does a little better going second. Although I think maybe come new support, I might start going first because it can set up pretty good defensive boards, and I think it would definitely help out to just be able to go first turn uninterrupted play. So yeah, and to kind of bring it back to the Mermail aspect I was talking about earlier with the tournament I went to, my only loss was to Yosenju's. Yes, Demise Yosenju's. Could you fucking believe it? My first time back at this locals in probably like 2 months, and my only loss is to fucking Yosenju's. It's 2016. It was 2016, but it's 2017, folks. Who the fuck is still playing that deck? I am sorry. If you play that deck, I have a slightly less respect for you. Play something else. I'm serious. Just do it. There is other things out there that you can play. Stop and get help. Play something different. I'm obviously being sarcastic, but I was a little salty that I ended up losing to it. But it is what it is. He's going into the Zulkin play with the Crystal Wing. This is what I was talking about. Last game, it was more of a Spyral geared win. Now it's going to be more basically the aspect of the Brilliant Crystal Wing engine that's going to basically help him get the W here. Double Allure of Darkness gets me pretty much nowhere. I was going to put Kaiju's in the main deck. I totally forgot to do that. Kaiju's, I think, would be just a good main deck card to have, even in DDD. Maybe I was thinking about playing like a Kaiju DDD build. I don't know how well it worked. I'd probably play like a Slumber, maybe just play some Kaijus just to have outs to problem cards. But then again, I was thinking maybe why don't I just play like Book of Eclipse or something like that. That's a little bit more usable in other situations, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe just end up siding them all together. He does negate the Kepler, of course. Shuts down my entire play. So I'm not able to do anything else. And I have to pass my 3-set back row are absolutely garbage. Summons to Tekkenborg. And the Speedroid Red-Eyed Die. Going for Coral Dragon. And summoning a Void Ogre after setting that one card. And there's a lot of Sinkers on the board. And I lose right then and there. As I jokingly flip up the Pot of Acquisitiveness. And that'll mark game over. Spyral is taking match 2-1. We'll see if it's any different once the new structure deck comes out. And believe me, I'm pretty sure it will be different DDD. Probably mopping the floor with Spirals. So, and I heard rumors that DDDs might not be getting all the support. I really hope that's not true. Because I know they're reprinting a lot of great stuff in the structure deck. I think Allure of Darkness is coming out in it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great structure deck. So once that comes, I've got money saved up for it. Not much, but just enough. Just enough saved up to get me 3 structure decks So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. First video 2017. I look forward to many more. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. You know the drill. Leave a New Year's like. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Haven't said that in a while, but new year, new whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.